Today we are going to do hopefully a rapid review, or just a review if it's not rapid, of a Florida Straight Bourbon. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Carlos. Thank you for joining me here on the Whiskey Corner. I truly appreciate you stopping by, checking out the video, and checking out this channel. I truly appreciate everybody's support, everybody's love. Thank you for everything that everyone does. Now, if you have not yet done so though, please subscribe. It really helps me out. And one more thing I'm gonna ask for is that you also like. That also helps me out. Those two things would literally take you less than 5 seconds. Or maybe 5 seconds. But it will really help me out. We're almost at 600 subscribers. So yeah, trying to get to that 1,000. So help me out with that. Now, as I said, we are going to do a rapid review of a Florida Straight Bourbon because we are going to review St. Augustine Distillery Florida Straight Bourbon. Yes. Now, I cannot lie. I've seen this around, haven't really been compelled to buy it, but something told me recently, just try it out. It was my recent trip to Virginia, quite honestly, and we were trying to hit up a few different distilleries where they made their own whiskey, and that made me think, wow, I can't believe there's not, at least in South Florida, many whiskey distilleries around me. There's gin, there's rum, there's wine, but in South Florida, I mean, I might be wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen any, or even researched any. Now, there are a few of them in Central Florida and in North Florida. This is in Central Florida. Now, I'm gonna take a trip up there and check it out. But before then, I wanted to try out their stuff, right? So I saw this, it wasn't that much. I think it was like 50 bucks, $55, something like that. I saw it at my local Total Wine and I want to get into it. It is broken already. I had a pour of it a little while ago just to get a little bit of air in it this morning, but let's review it. So just like all the other reviews, or how I'm starting out, we're gonna give it a rating of 1 to 5 palm trees, and we're gonna see how this stacks up. I'm gonna take everything into consideration: price, value, taste, smell, how it looks, all of that. But talking about how it looks, it's a really elegant bottle. I like the picture of the distillery in the back, and the fact that you could see it through the front. That's actually pretty cool. I can't say anything about that. But if you look at it, there's not much information here, right? On the back, in very small letters, it says that it's distilled, aged, and bottled in St. Augustine Distillery, St. Augustine, Florida. And the front, it says fresh from Florida, straight bourbon, or Florida Straight Bourbon, and that it's 88 proof. Now, what we know about straight bourbon is that it has to at least be aged for 2 years. I went on their website and I checked, and this is aged for at least 3 years, they said. Now, the mash bill on this is 60% Florida corn. Yes, they actually said Florida corn. It's 22%. Let me pour this. I made a mess last time, so try not to be messy again. It's 22% malt barley and 18% wheat, so no rye on this at all. Yeah, that works out good for me because I'm not really a rye guy, but let's see how this is, right? Now, I already tasted this, but I didn't really like review it, so let's get into it. We're gonna go in for a smell. So I'm definitely smelling like a malt flavor, like the definitely barley, like what you smell in beer. It's not like an IPA type of thing. It's not like that. It's not like hoppy, but you definitely smell like that beer barley malt taste or smell. I am also tasting or smelling, I don't know why I keep saying tasting, smelling leather. Yep, and you guys know I love leather. It smells as much leather as some of these Texas whiskeys that I have here. Let's go in for another smell. There's a hint of tobacco, definitely a hint. There's caramel notes. There's a little bit of toffee. I'm getting some kind of fruits, kind of like a green apple or a pear. Maybe a little bit of chocolate. Ooh, I just got a little whiff of like pepper, like black pepper maybe? I don't know. Maybe it'll come out in the taste. Let's go in. Cheers. So two things that are very prominent are the leather note, and I love that. Like I said, there's a little hint of cigar, like shavings, like tobacco type of thing, but more cigar. Pepper, yeah, that's definitely like black pepper. There's a spicy finish, which I like. So it came on pretty sweet and then turned spicy real quick. There's a little bit of a mineral note, and I don't know if that's like mineral water. It's not like Dickel, but it's a weird type of taste. There's a little bit of a nutty flavor. It's not like peanuts. It's more like a macadamian or hazelnut, something like that. There's a little bit of chocolate. It's definitely very creamy, definitely fills up the mouth, and it has a pretty good finish. The viscosity is pretty good as well. So overall, this surpassed my expectations. I mean, my expectations were pretty low just because I've tasted other distilleries or other people trying to do whiskey here in Florida, and definitely not a go for me. But this is actually pretty good. If I would have to give it my rating system of how many palm trees, I would have to say maybe 3. And I'm saying 3 because yeah, $50. I mean, could I find something better for $50 that's not from Florida? Yeah. But for being a Florida whiskey, it's not bad at that price point, right? It is a craft distillery. I said I wasn't gonna buy craft in one of my videos, but I just had to try this Florida one. And you know, I'm actually glad that I tasted it and that I tried it, because it surpassed my expectations. Now, would I get a bottle after this is done? No, I won't. It's good to try, but it's not good to like just keep having as a daily drinker or as a drinker to always keep in your bar. It's a good try, but this would definitely get replaced once I go through it. And I don't know, this is just a neck pour. Maybe as I get down through the bottle, that will change, who knows? But either way, would I recommend that you pick this up? Yeah, if you want to try out some good different tasting, this tastes more like a little bit more like a Texas whiskey than a regular bourbon. Then yeah, if you want to experiment, if you want to see, if you want to get bourbons from different states or something like that, and try it out, experiment a little, this is actually a good one. So yeah, 3 palm trees. Let me know, have you guys seen this in your area? I don't know what the distribution is. I don't know if they just sell this in Florida or they sell it in other places, but have you guys seen this in your area? Have you tasted it? How much is it? And what are your thoughts on it? I'm gonna keep enjoying it, and to tell you the truth, I'm going to drink a little bit more of this in the upcoming days. Maybe get it down to like 2/3 of the bottle. So get 1/3 out of there, and then let it sit. Gonna let it open up, let it get air in it, and revisit it maybe in another month or so. and I'll do a recap to this. But for the most part, I'm gonna enjoy this. Please do me the favor, subscribe, like. If you're feeling generous, you can comment, click that bell icon, and you can check out the Patreon in the description. Guys, if you like this content and you can spare a few bucks, that'll really help me out and buy more bourbon, right? So I can review it for you. We're gonna start some lives soon. I just have to wait till my work schedule gets a little better, right? Because yeah, like that, little. Because it's a little bit hectic right now. I've been doing a lot of traveling, but once I can, we will start some lives, and you know, I'll be sending out some bottles for you guys. I have a bottle there that I bought specifically to send out and do a raffle on. I just didn't know if it was gonna be a raffle for people that are patrons or raffles that people that just joined the live stream. So I might do both actually. Either way, that'll really help me out, but I don't like asking for money, so if you can, you can. If you can't, I still love you. That's how it is. But I'm gonna enjoy this, and I want you to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.